Welcome to Mrs. Pete's Thrifty Living. I'm so happy you're here today. I hope you'll enjoy what I have for you. Welcome to Mrs. Pete's Thrifty Living. You want to see our color and create? I have a guest that colored with me this time. This was Arceli, my friend, and we was at the donut shop. Susie drew our colors for us. Then we sat there and they just chit-chatted. I kept a lot of it on. I think you will enjoy. I will show you all of the pictures at the end of this video. Arceli sent me her picture where you can see how she colored with the colors that were drawn for her. This is also two collaborations. This is the 3 Marker Challenge 2025. This is with Becca over at Becca's Happy Place. You can go over and check and see her. She has such wonderful videos. You will enjoy her. She has her baby dolls, and then she also has another channel with her coloring, and actually that's the one this is on, but I'll put a link for both of them. And the other is Color and Create, and that is with Rosemary over at You Rock Art. I always get that mixed up. I'll put it on the screen right, and then you can read it. And the create part, and I know you've already seen it, is my gift I gave to Arceli. That's my create. And then you'll see the color at the end of the video. Thank you. Enjoy. You had a birthday, didn't you?
I did.
Do you mind saying how old you are?
62.
Well, this is not a very big fancy gift, but
What did you do, Joyce? I love your little wrapping. Like she took the time to wrap it all nice and pretty. She does.
and you have to read what it said.
Oh, blind date with a book.
And if you read all those little things, you'll get a hint of what's inside there.
Schedule some time to have nothing to schedule. When you have nothing scheduled, cake is the answer.
All of the pockets.
Today sounds so much better than someday. Happiness homemade. Be yourself, everyone else is taken. How to frost a cake perfectly. Make sure the cake is fully cooked. Thank you. I would need that advice. An inserted toothpick should come out clean. Allow the cake to cool completely. Lay the frosting on instead of rubbing it on. Use a spatula or a knife to level the frosting. Lay a piece of parchment paper on the cake. Use your fingers to lightly smooth the icing. Then gently peel the paper away. I didn't know about the parchment paper.
Oh, you don't have to pull those off unless you want to.
Well, I'm saving it. This.
Oh, okay.
I did do cake decorating years ago. I haven't done it in a while, but I do have the supplies. Life is just full of cherries. Be happy. How did the donut get its hole? According to one tale, Captain Hanson Gregory, a 19th century Maine sea captain, was eating a cake while sailing through a storm. Suddenly the ship rocked violently and threw him against the ship's wheel, impaling his cake on one of the spokes. Seeing how well the spoke held the cake, Gregory began ordering all of his cakes with holes in them. I did it. Cookbook. Good enough cookbook. Thank you, Joyce.
You commented on that book that I got at Dollar Tree.
This is the one that you got?
That's right.
I did comment on it.
Yeah.
That I told you that I wanted to get a couple recipes out of it.
There you go.
Oh, you're a love. Thank you. I will use it. Thank you. Love ya.
I love you too. Going to join me on the 3-color marker challenge, and Susie's going to draw for both of us, and this is the one that Arceli's going to color right here, and this is the one I'm going to do. And we're going to have all the colors in there each time. And Susie is drawing. Say hi to Susie. There's Miss. And Susie is drawing for Araceli. And I already pulled the white one out. So let's see what color she's going to get.
Maybe I shouldn't mix them anymore.
Good choice.
Okay, now let's can you read what colors those are? Because they have, some of them have fancy names on them.
This is peach.
Is that peach?
She got me the peach. Brown
Okay.
and yellow green.
Okay. Now we're going to toss those back. Can you remember those to get them back out?
Peach, brown, and yellow green.
Okay. Okay, so far they're not the same. And what is this one? This might be. Okay, tell me what my colors are, Sally, would you?
So this one is light brown.
Okay, so it's not the same. Okay.
No, this is blue.
Okay.
And this is yellow.
Okay. We'll show you our results later. Thank you, Miss Susie. It's so fun getting to meet with Miss Susie. Okay, you was telling me about your friend that she had some frogs. What was that about?
She was a French lady. They lived in Nice, France. And she said her sister was a nurse. And on her way home from work one evening, she always rode a bicycle. And on her way home from work one evening, she had stopped and bought frogs because they were going to have frog legs for dinner. And she said when she stopped at a stoplight, even though she was on a bike, when she stopped, the frogs fell off and jumped out of the bag and went scurrying all over. And there she was in all that traffic trying to catch those frogs.
Oh, she lost
And
her dinner.
our Sally said she lost her what?
She lost her dinner.
That
And the
is
frogs are probably saying, "Save yourself."
I love it.
My husband knows somebody that came from Montana to horseback.
Really?
Yeah, horseback in, I think he said the 60s. He was running from the law on horseback, and from Montana, and he made it all the way to here, California. He sold his horse to the sheriff posse. He's running from the law.
Oh
He
my
sold
goodness.
his horse to the sheriff posse, and the sheriff posse got him to.
Oh my
But they
goodness.
never realized that he was running from the law, and he still lives.
Oh my goodness.
Well, you know, when we came,
No names shall be mentioned.
That's right.
when we first
Or
came,
towns. I blinked them out.
when we first came here, they used to have those horse endurance races or something. Do you remember that?
No,
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Horse endurance? Where'd they have it at? The rodeo?
I don't know where, but I don't know how many miles it was or anything like that. But I think a lot of the horses would be really hot and they'd run through the river or the water.
oh,
You know, it could kill them, I guess.
here in this area.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Now you ask someone.
I will.
Yeah,
Probably the one that was running from the law.
I'm got a phone.
Washington State in Wenatchee, and we were picking cherries. So there was this elderly man, probably late 70s, maybe even 80s, I don't know. So we were all excited. We as kids, we were all excited that we were gonna go to the mall after work to go buy some clothes, and so we're excited. And he sees that we're excited, and he says, you know, when I was a kid, I had to save up my money to go buy my pants for school. And he said we would get 2 pair of pants for school, and we had to work through the summer to save up our money for our pants. And so I kind of said, well, we have to save up our money. We're working right now, and and it's summertime. He goes, but you know how much? He said that he preferred Levi's. He liked the Levi. He goes, you know how much a pair of Levi would cost when I was a kid? So I'm like, what? 25 cents. 25 cents.
Wow.
And they had to save up money to get 2 pair of Levi's. So how much were they earning? Well, they were probably kids when they were earning the money to save up money.
That's amazing.
I don't know, a penny a day? I don't know. It just blew my mind. I never forgot that he said we had to save up money to get 50 cents so he could go buy his school clothes. Times do change.
25 cents is a little or nothing these days.
Yeah. Well, I remember that the coffee, when my parents had a restaurant, the coffee was 15 cents a cup, and the newspaper was 10 cents.
Okay.
So I remember people would come in and order a cup of coffee and a newspaper. It was 15 cents and then the 10 cents. And, well, now we don't even have newspaper practically.
That's the truth.
A story, that's my memories.
And you're going to stick to it,
And I'm
huh?
sticking to it. That's how it was.
World War II. If you lived within 2 miles of the school, you had to walk. You couldn't ride the bus, you had to walk.
Oh.
And during that time, I guess everything was rationed.
Yeah.
And you had to have a stamp to buy shoes. But each person, I guess, in the family got a stamp or so many stamps, to buy shoes. Well, I had to walk the 2 miles to school and the 2 miles home. So
That would eat up your shoes, wouldn't it?
yeah, so I ended up using my stamp, my mom, my dad's stamp.
Oh, everybody's stamped to keep you
Yeah.
walking.
You were talking about 25 cents for a pair of Levi's. Well, my dad would give my brother and me $1 each every Friday. Every Friday he would get paid. So we each would get $1. And he would take us to the movies. So we just had to be careful and remember to save 10 cents each to ride the bus from town to where we lived.
Wow.
So anyway, we would take that $1 each. He would buy comic books with his, and I would buy movie books with mine. And yet, we'd go to the movies, we'd buy a hot dog, a Coke, popcorn, candy. We could buy so many things
$1.
with $1. In the movies for 10 cents, and they went up 2 cents. So you had to pay 12 cents. And we thought that was terrible.
You thought that was outrageous.
Yeah, because they went up 2
Highway
cents.
robbery. That penny candy store. But I don't think they have penny candy anymore. Do they? Do you know?
It's been a long time since I've been
They
there.
do still have the store though, don't
They have a store and it's still called penny candy. But I don't think there's penny candy in there. But again, we need to walk in and see if they do. Maybe they do.
Yeah, I remember we used to go past there when we'd go. There was a restaurant on up the street that we used to go to a lot, and I used to think I'd love to go in that penny candy store.
Oh.
But we never did. We never stopped.
I've never been in there myself.
I have a long time
Oh.
ago. I think they did at that time, but that's many years ago. Here is a beautiful picture that our Sully colored. I thought she did a fabulous job on it. Here is my colors that Susie drew for me, the 3 colors, and that was fun. This one is my color for the Color and Create with Rosemary, so be sure and go and check her channel out. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed that. That was a fun one for me, and I just pray that you'll be blessed. Tomorrow I'll be back for Tea Tuesday. Something coming up every day. If you missed any of my other videos in the past, the last few days, go back and enjoy them if you would like. I did a live on Sunday, and I think I made more mistakes than usual. Go check and see. See how many mistakes I made. I tried not to do too many, but boy, it seemed to me like I was messing up more than usual. God bless you so much, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Don't forget, Jesus loves you. And if you haven't taken the time and wouldn't mind, I'd sure appreciate it if you would like, subscribe, comment, and share. Press that like button. And if you know somebody that would like this, go ahead and share it, okay? I don't expect you to share everything, but once in a while there's one comes by and you think, oh, so-and-so would really like that. That's when I share. God bless you. See you tomorrow.